Alright, welcome everyone to the first video on the Boy Next Door channel. I'm playing a game called Life is Strange today, and I hope you enjoy. I'm going into this game with very high expectations, so let's see what to expect. I never understood those.
Where am I? What's happening? I'm trapped in a storm? How did I get here? And where is here?
It's in the same direction as me, buddy.
Wait, there's the lighthouse. I'll be safe if I can make it there.
You're in a storm.
Please let
How are
me
you
make
gonna
it
be
there.
safe in a lighthouse? I'm not gonna sacrifice that. This seems physically impossible, but I'm not going to judge.
Holy shit. Whoa. That was
Ain't
so
no way you
surreal.
fall asleep and dream of that
little
in
pieces of time.
class.
But he
The
could be
actual
talking
chance
about
of happening is,
photography, as he likely was.
dude,
Okay,
the actual chance
I'm
of
in
that
class.
happening is so low,
Everything's
dude.
cool. I'm okay.
From light to shadow. From color to chiaroscuro. Now,
Okay, can
can
we
you give me an
not do that?
example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in
I
black and
didn't
white?
fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
Seems like a very... I got no words for this
By
one.
the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right?
If anybody else looked at this, what would they think?
So many words, so little time. Okay, so we're Max, Jefferson, Victoria, and Kate. So that's the girl who didn't deserve that paper ball throw. What's in the bank account? You know, a tea date sounds so nice right now. So I'm 18, and this is what looks to be a boarding school almost. I don't know. If anyone in the comments can explain that to me. Since I've played this game once, I just never really understood the story.
Plus, it's perfect for my portfolio. And I have to get my daily selfie quota.
Seriously though,
It's
I
like
could frame any one of you
selfie
in a
with
dark
this
corner
very
and
retro
capture you in a
camera.
moment of death. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
And
Of
what
course,
gift is
as
that?
you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the
Couldn't
portraiture
resist
has
giving me a
always been a vital
lecture of
aspect of art and
unneeded.
photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
As someone who was in an art appreciation class, I know this answer, but you're asking
You're
me?
asking me? Let me think.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Nobody
Very
says
good,
this
Victoria.
stuff.
The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the
My
1800s
little camera
on.
bag is battered, but
The
still
first
kicking.
American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius. You can find out all about him in your textbook, or even online. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Okay, what was all that for? Let's go see if she's okay.
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass.
You're telling me.
Hi, Kate.
Oh, hi, Max.
You see the dilemma?
I know, Mr. Jefferson.
Kate, I hope I didn't embarrass you with my lame answer.
It sucks to be dragged into the spotlight.
Unless you're Victoria.
You're telling me,
She's got
girl.
nothing on you, Max. Well, I should get going.
Yeah, me too. Talk to you later.
Sure.
Out there in the world. Now, no matter who wins, this is just a bump on a bigger road. I don't want anybody to feel excluded from this process, but
I should have known. She'll have better equipment than Blackwell.
$5,000 for a camera? All right.
I want everybody to know that this photographic world is
Even her school books are gift wrapped. I can't believe she made fun of me in class. What is she, 15 years old? And people laughed.
No one deserves to be hurt.
I like this panoramic view of Blackwell. Everything looks so green and serene.
So unrealistic, in my opinion.
Every time I look at Victoria, I feel like she's talking smack about me.
Probably is, but she doesn't know what's coming to her.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
Me? A future star?
Do I have to? I just don't think it's that big a deal.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
Is bro actually speaking facts? I mean, okay then. I guess it's time for me to get out of here. Wait a minute, can I play this music? Hold on. I know there's... I know there's a way to mute this. Just gonna do this real quick. It may be a small channel, but I'm not getting
You didn't tell
copyright
me how
strike.
cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
Just getting
You
ready.
always
Welcome to the real world.
Just cute.
hot.
Then I might send you a special picture during
Because Max wants everybody to see how cute she is. She plays it so shy.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom. Splash water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
It's kind of hard not to stand out when you wear clothes like that.
She's so fucking shy. She takes selfies with a giant camera.
Just imagine there's some epic soundtrack playing right now. Can you hear it? The sounds of laughter.
Alyssa is always texting, but she doesn't hang out with a lot of people.
I mean, she looks antisocial.
Dana is on my floor too. She's such an archetypal, gorgeous cheerleader. They must make them in a factory.
Very cliche.
I shouldn't be so catty. Dana is nice to me. It looks like she's been gone for months.
I hope she's okay. Keep in mind, I know there are other games, but no.
Empty. Good. Nobody can see my meltdown. Except for me. Now, who would bother to write that crap?
They don't even know Rachel Amber. Now I can give y'all the fancy music back. Let's go wash her face.
Just relax. Stop torturing yourself. You have a gift. Fuck it.
Okay, the picture was not that bad.
When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
This reminds me of that time my teacher talked about the butterfly effect. The heck is he
It's cool,
doing?
Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you checked the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't
A
know
little
who the
intense
fuck
here.
I am or who you're messing around with.
Alright, buddy.
What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me.
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho! No!
What the fuck? How can that be? I was in the bathroom. He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand, and then I was back here.
As he likely was. These pieces of time can frame us in
I
our
already
glory
heard this
and
lecture.
sorrow. From light to shadow. From color.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now,
Shit!
can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy,
Anybody?
I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
Diane
Can I
Arbus.
actually reverse
There you
time?
go, Victoria.
Let's do this.
I did
Now,
it.
Can you give
I
me an
actually
example
did
of
it.
a photographer who perfectly
I'm a
captured the
human
human
time
condition in
machine.
black and white? Anybody?
Max, don't
Diane
freak out.
Arbus.
Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
I'd like to end it there
Because of
for
her
this
Keep it
images
first
together,
episode
Max.
of Life is Strange.
You feel like totally
It was
haunted by
very
the eyes
short,
of
but
those
it is
sad
amazing.
mothers and
When I took
children.
my
Things to
selfie,
do.
Jefferson
He
asked me a
saw
question.
tortured,
Hope to see you
right?
next time.
If he
Bye-bye.
does again,